Oh, hello, dear friends from the Savory Cooking School. Another great video for our channel. And today I'm here to bring you a recipe that you can make and sell. It's something I work with, and I've been earning some extra cash from it, which are the small 20 centimeter pizza bases. Yeah, I'm reselling these discs here for $1 each to people who work with kiosks and want to set them up. They just buy the disc from me, set it up, and sell it. So this is a market. Yes, a market where you can earn some money. And today I'm here to teach you how to make these mini pizza bases, 20 centimeters, very easy and practical for you to earn extra income from home. Okay, it's really worth making this recipe, and right after our intro we'll show you the complete step-by-step process. Okay folks, let's get started with our recipe. We are going to use yeast, sugar, salt, oil and water for this recipe. It's very easy and very quick. I'm using 1.5 kilograms of wheat flour. For this I'll add 8 tablespoons of sugar here, and I'll say it again. All the ingredients will be listed in the video description. 1.5 tablespoons of salt, 20 grams of dry active yeast. You can also use the fresh one here as well. This amount for 1.5 kilograms of wheat flour will yield approximately 22 to 23 pizza bases. Ready. Let's put it on the countertop now backwards. This a large amount of flour. I'll add the oil right here, which is about 3 heaping tablespoons. I'll take it from here. And the water, everyone, the water approximately 800 milliliters. Okay, I'll be using water in this recipe, but you might need a little more or a little less. You need to check the dough's consistency. It needs to be soft and fluffy, so it doesn't turn into a heavy dough. For that, it's important that you don't press your dough at first. Just toss it from one side to the other so that it absorbs the water you're adding, and only at the very end, when there's just a little flour left, that's when you start pressing and kneading it. This way you'll prevent your dough from becoming compacted like pastry dough. Okay, notice how I'm tossing it back and forth to absorb all the water. There's still a little bit of water left here, but I think it's good enough now. Around 500 milliliters of water, between 500 and 600 I used for this recipe. Now I'm going to knead. Notice how my dough is very soft. I'm going to use the remaining dry flour on the counter to work it. If it starts to stick, I'll add a bit of flour just to work with it, okay, just to knead it. But if you can knead it without adding any more flour, that's great, okay, for your recipe and the quality of your savory dish. For your pizza base, this dough can also be used to make savory items, okay, baked savory items in general. Now you'll need to knead it, folks, for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on the amount of dough. Okay, if you have a dough sheeter available, that will really speed up the process. You sheet the dough thoroughly until it becomes smooth. Look, my dough is already getting really soft and fluffy. You see, I kneaded it a lot. If you find it's too heavy, you can divide it in half to knead it, okay? This also helps you work the dough more easily. Put it inside a plastic bag, knead one half, and then put it back in the plastic bag so it doesn't dry out. Look, folks, I'm working with measurements, okay? Since this is an order I'm making, I'll be working with 120 grams for each pizza base. Gonna cook some STC. It's important to get a small kitchen scale. This scale is quite affordable. I bought it for 30 reais and it makes a big difference when it comes to saving dough, you know? You already know exactly the amount of dough you'll need. You'll do everything just right and there won't be any waste. And with this, you'll end up making some extra cash. Look, 120 grams for each disc. The way I do it is like this. Look, I set it to 120, but there is a margin from 119 to 121 grams, okay? That margin is fine. It won't make much difference to the pizza discs. Okay, everyone, look, I am weighing it now. Folks, na de pizza market, whether it's mini pizzas or large ones, is a very big market. Now, if you make a quality product, the likelihood of the person who buys from you recommending you to someone else is very high, and that's how you begin. Alright, Ish, after I weigh all the mini pizzas, I'm going to roll them into balls, okay? So the pizza base, it will be perfect. Look, here it is, everyone. I've already shaped all my mini pizzas. I dust the counter with a little flour so they don't stick. And since I'll be waiting here for about 20 minutes for them to ferment, see, I covered them with a cloth so they don't dry out. I'm going to work with them like this. See, they're already rising. I'll work with them like this, covered up so they don't dry out. Look, here's the process. I have this lid here that's 20 centimeters. To help me shape the size of my pizza. They'll all be of the same size. I'll just open up the pizza disc here. Look. Alright, so just a little bit. And I'm going to shape it using my 20 centimeter template right here on the tray. Just greased with a little oil. You shouldn't stretch your pizza dough too much. Just place it gently and don't let it wrinkle. Place it properly and then it will go into fermentation. Look, I am showing it here, guys. It's been 10 to 15 minutes since they fermented. Look, I'm putting it in the oven now. I'll make 5 little holes in it. One in the middle and one on each edge. This helps your little dough not puff up too much, okay? See, done. And now it'll bake for about 10 to 15 minutes. Look, I don't want them to brown too much on the bottom. Just give them a light golden color. You need to watch them when the oven is fully preheated for 10 to 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. They're ready. All the pizza bases, look, I've already prepared them. After they're cold, I stack them like this because when they're hot, they can get squished. And then I pack them in bags of 10. I always try to make my order on the same day so that they stay nice and fresh. Look at the thickness of them. They are so fluffy and soft, everyone. It's definitely worth making. It's a very promising market and it can provide you with some extra income. Okay, here's another video, everyone. I hope you like it. Please give me a thumbs up. It's very important for the channel's growth.
A hug for everyone and see you later.